Hello and welcome back to the Golf Diaries. My name's Mark and today we're going to be talking about this, the Gyeon Leather Kit. Hello and welcome back to my cupboard in my shed in the middle of Wales. So today we're talking about the Gyeon Leather Kit, and this is a kit I've been using for some time now on my Caddy. My Caddy's got a red leather interior and it's my daily driver, so I keep on top of it and I keep it maintained using this kit. Now this is the milder of the two kits. Gyeon do a strong kit as well, but this is a Gyeon Mild. Now it has recently been replaced by Gyeon Natural, although I'm told by people that have used both actually the performance does seem to be very similar. But I've got loads of this left, so I just wanted to use it up and put it to a new kind of test. And we're in the process of renovating our Golf GTI Rivage, and it's got a lovely cream interior. At least I think it's cream. It's kind of buried under a whole layer of grubbiness right now, but I'm told it's cream, so hopefully we'll find out. Now, so obviously this is not the strong cleaner, as I said at the outset, so it is going to put it to quite a big test. Now, recently I did do a video on the Gyeon Leather Cleaner on the same bench seat that I'm going to use for this as well, so it's like for like. I'll put a link to that video down below in the description and at the top of the comments, so please check it out if it's of interest. And really what I want to do, I've got a couple of cars now with leather interiors. I really want to find what is the best leather kit to use. So I just wanted to compare what I know against the new product Gyeon. So after this video, this will just be on Gyeon. After this video, there will be another video just saying which is the best, which are the pros and cons of each of the sets. Are you with me? I'm not sure I'm with myself. I lost the plot years ago, but certainly during the course of that introduction, I started to wonder, does this make sense? Hopefully it does, and if not, hopefully it will do soon when we start going through this. Now, first of all, what comes in the kit? So in this Gyeon Leather kit, you get the Gyeon Leather Cleaner Mild. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. The lighting in here isn't great. As I said, it is a shed. You get the leather coat, which again, hopefully that is picking that up. I will try and overlay some close-up shots anyway for you. And then you get a couple of things to help you with the cleaning job. You get a really nice brush, and then you get the Gyeon applicator as well. You also get a cloth that comes with the kit, but that has long since found its way into the bin because it's been used many times. So that's what's in the kit. Let's get on with the test. So how are we going to do this test? Well, this is the bench seat out of the Rivage, obviously taken out of the Rivage so that I can get around it and show you up close. Now, this is the side that has already been done with Gyeon, and as I said before, I will link that video down below. And then this side is the uncleaned, and as you can see, slightly grubby, to say the least. Master of understatement, Mark, well done. Slightly grubby, untreated, uncleaned side. Now, this is going to give a mild cleaner quite a test. And as you can see here, you can definitely see the colour difference. The Gyeon side, the yet to be Gyeon'd side. So with no further ado, let's get on with it. So unlike the Gyeon system, this is just a two-stage process. So you start off with the leather cleaner, and then quite simply you move on and finish with the leather coat. So with no further ado, let's get cracking. So I'm going to start this area here, then I'll do this bit and speed it all up. But just start with putting some of this into that. Now onto the leather, I should say. And then with the microfiber pad, you just start to rub it in. Now there's no scrubbing going on here. It is purely basically massaging it into all the kind of cracks in the leather. This is old leather, so it's got a few cracks in it. In all seriousness, it probably does need a full renovation, perhaps some renewal of the dye or something on it, because it certainly has seen better days. So pretty much like most leather cleaners, you can leave it to kind of do its job for a little while, and that will just improve the cleaning. but instead I'm going to wipe it off because obviously I want to speed things up to show you guys. I am actually using one of the cloths out of the Gyeon kit because they're just really nice cloths. I need to get some more white cloths in for this job, I think. So anyway, I have to say that's not too bad for a first pass, but it does need more. So this is where the brush comes in. So this is a slightly nicer brush than that comes in the Gyeon kit. It's a really, really quality brush. I'd be quite happy if I bought that on its own. So again, a little bit into the brush. And then stand. Will you stand? No, you won't stand. Lay you down. Practice this, isn't it? It's slick. So there, just give it a nice brush. Now this does, I've noticed before when I've been using this on the Caddy, this cleaner does start to dry out reasonably quickly. Now it's not a major issue on the Caddy because obviously it's maintained leather, it never gets that dirty, and it only really needs a maintenance clean, so it's not really a big deal. But when you have got a little bit more stubborn stains to try and scrub off, it would be nice to have a slightly longer work time, but it's doing the job. It is definitely doing the job. I can see that this panel is brightening up quite nicely. So we'll go to the cloth again and wipe it off. Now, can I see a difference? Excuse the shadows because we are in a poorly lit room. I do need to invest in some lights for this room. Right, again, I'm not hugely blown away. It has done the job, and as I said, this is the mild kit, so you know, it probably does need the stronger cleaner. But it's okay, it's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop the camera very quickly and do another pass, so I'll not keep you holding for too long, and then we'll come back and do the rest of it. So this bit's now done. You can see from there it's lifted quite a bit of grime. Now that is with kind of 3 passes in total with the brush and 1 just with the microfiber. But it has kind of got there. There's still a couple of little stains down here that, you know, I think probably a stronger cleaner is needed. But, you know, we need to move on. I can come back and do that in my own time. So I'm going to go on and do all this. Don't panic. I'm going to speed it up. So, yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Between that last shot and this one, I've been over and done 1 final pass, so it's had 2 really good passes with the brush, and yeah, it's, as per my holding it up before, that is a lot of dirt. Now bear in mind there was no loose dirt on top of this. I'd already given it a good dust over, so that's come out of the leather. So yeah, that is pretty impressive. Yeah, so don't really need to say much more on that, do we? But that's good. Now, in terms of how clean it looks, we're now on a par, so both sides are looking nice and clean. But I'm going to put the protectant on, and then I'll bring you where I'm standing and show you so you can do a comparison for yourself. So onto the leather coat. So for the leather coat, use a nice soft cotton cloth. This is not the same cloth I've just used, but it's a similar type of cloth. This came out the Gyeon kit. It's been washed since I did the Gyeon, and we're now going to use it again because it's a really nice soft cloth. So obviously give the leather coat a good shake. Now, having used this for a while, I've kind of worked out the best way of using it for the best results. So for me, it is spray a little. This pump sprayer is getting a little bit. There you go, some is coming out, believe it or not. And also just spray tiny bit kind of across. It looks like I did a lot of pumps there, but believe me, there was not a lot coming out per pump. Yeah, okay. I need to think about what I say before I open my mouth, don't I? If your mind went there, it says as much about as you as it does about me, and we should be friends. We should be friends. But anyway, let's not go down that road. So just gently massage this in. Now, I find with this leather coat, unlike with the Geist, where I just kind of wiped in the dye and friction blocker and kind of it was good to go. This does have a drying time. So it's probably best to leave this, certainly if you're in your daily driver, I would say leave it a good couple of hours before you drive the car, because it does stay quite damp for a little while. It smells lovely, I have to say. The smell of this stuff is really, really nice. And it does a good job. This protectant, I only top up on the daily once every kind of 3 months. It really does last. I mean, but again, I suppose it's difficult to tell, isn't it? I mean, how do you know when the protectant's running, kind of wearing off the leather? That's a whole conversation in itself. But anyway, there you go. So just another cloth here, just to finally get the last little bits of residue off. And then, as I said, I would leave that for a little while. So I'm going to leave it for just a few minutes, and then I'm going to bring you where I'm standing, and you can compare the two sides. So this is the Geist side, this is the Gyeon side. So let's just concentrate on the Gyeon side for now. It's certainly come up very, very well. And then comparing on that side, I guess this is the fairest place to compare them. Geist, Gyeon. I think Gyeon may just have it in terms of the cleanliness of the leather, but then again, this has got a direct light coming down on it, and obviously this side is, you know, it doesn't have direct light on it, so that's going to affect it slightly. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. So there we have it, the Gyeon Mild kit. Yeah, I have to say, it dealt with the grubbiness a little bit better than I thought it was going to, being brutally honest. And that was a pleasant surprise. As I said, I know it works really well on a well-maintained leather. I've been using it for a couple of years on both the Caddy and the Audi leather seats. So, and it works really, really well. But it was just interesting to see how it would deal with the grubbiness. Now, I've got a decision to make. I mean, it's not a life or death decision. I made that sound really dramatic, didn't I? It's really not that dramatic. But yeah, I've got a whole car to do. I've got the Rivage cream leather interior to renovate. Obviously, can also finish doing this bench seat first. But then I've got the rest of the car and the door cards and all that kind of stuff to do. So I kind of I'm going to carry on using both of the products, and then make a decision going forward as to which kit I'm going to keep, because I've now got, I said 2 earlier, it's actually 3 cars with leather interiors, so I do get through quite a bit of the leather care stuff. So following this video, there'll be just a very quick video, and it will be a quick one, just saying which one I think I'm going to go with. Yeah, well done, Gyeon. That was a Gyeon leather kit, and until next time, take care. Bye for now.